It's high school meets the afterlife meets friendship. That's right, you guys. School Spirits Season 2 is coming soon to Paramount Plus. And joining me now are stars of the show, Nick, Sarah, and Peyton. How's everyone feeling this morning?
We are
Feeling
good.
so really excited.
Good.
We've got our coffee. We're ready.
Yeah, hey, I've had my coffee myself, so I'm feeling very energized and more energized because I'm pumped to learn more about Season 2. But before we get into that, if our viewers have not yet maybe seen School Spirits, kind of give us a little tease of what they can expect from the show.
Well, my character Maddie, she has passed away, and she's trying to figure out how it happened, and she's watching her friends and people from this sort of purgatory in the high school, and she joins this afterlife support group for people who have passed away in the school.
What's maybe exciting, you think, for Season 2? Maybe how's that it kind of differ from Season 1 for people that have been tuning in and keeping up?
I think Season 2 becomes so much bigger, just the scale. I think the stakes are higher than Season 1. Everyone's kind of freaking out, and I think just like losing it a little. I think it becomes more supernatural, more suspenseful. I think everything is just like multiplied. And we have some new characters, some new journeys. I think people start to open up, and like everything is sort of flipped on its head.
Okay, that's a good little tease there. Now, something that's really interesting to me about this show is that all of your characters are so fascinating kind of in their own right. So what's it been like for each of you getting to work on the role in this show?
It's been really fun. I don't feel that different from my character, Charlie. So it's been kind of easy to just like sink into him. And he's always like trying to play a joke or something and make levity of a situation, which I feel is very similar to myself. The second season gets a lot darker, so I don't make as many jokes this season. There was a lot less improv going on.
I'm sorry.
It was really hard.
I know, you're okay.
But you two are very different from your characters.
Yeah.
Like, you are not as serious as Maddie.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah. Maddie is a really serious character, and she's very closed off. And I don't relate to that. But I love getting to play it and slip into something that is so different from me. Makes it way more fun.
I agree too. I mean, I think Rhonda I was told not to smile or laugh or show anything Season 1, and Nick watched Season 1 and said, "Oh, I did not realize you were acting. You were acting so good." So
It was a shock.
That's nothing like you. So I really appreciated that from my colleague. Yeah. But it is different. She's just a different energy. So I think it's something fun to explore.
Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Now, something that's also really interesting to me is I can tell that your dynamic is pretty strong, even just on this Zoom call with you right now. So what has it been like for all of you getting to work with each other and then your other cast members as well?
It's so fun. It's the most boring answer, but it is just...
Oh, we're family.
I remember when I met Sarah and Nick at first, I was so nervous because you know that you're going to be working with these people for a long amount of time, and you have to get along, and I ended up loving them so
were
much.
nervous?
I was nervous
She
because
told us this.
I met Sarah and Nick together on the street, and then I
yeah.
went up to the balcony at the place we were staying when we were filming, and Sarah's just laying out there reading, just like her character, honestly, and you were intimidating.
You brought me
And I
cherries.
was so excited
and
to
then
get to know
we
each other.
became friends.
Yes.
You brought me cherries upstairs.
It's fun. We have too much fun. We get in trouble.
Okay, what do you guys kind of maybe hope that people take away from this show? Because like I mentioned in the beginning, there is a lot of different themes I feel like coming out of, this product that you guys are making.
Yeah.
I think the season's all about opening up and learning to trust one another and lean on each other. I think every character in their own way is struggling with that. And I think Season 2 just becomes, how do we break down these walls and actually open up? And I think that's like a beautiful thing to take away from the show.
Yeah, each of our characters has to really look their fears dead in the face, and they have to face their trauma in order to move on and move through. So Megan and Nate really emphasize that.
Yeah, a big motif throughout is the only way out is through. And I mean, we use that sort of literally physically, like we have to get through certain sets to make it out, but it also is with your trauma and with your own inner demons. You have to get through it, and that's the only way you're going to get out of it and deal with it.
Yeah, you have to get through it. Well, I'm excited to see what Season 2 entails. Thank you guys so much for your time. School Spirit Season 2 coming soon to Paramount Plus. Thank you all.